Hey everybody, Jay from Digiboard Games here. Today we're going to be having a look at Shadowrun Returns for iOS. Brought to us by Harebrained Schemes. Old school pen and paper role players have probably spent some time with Shadowrun in the past. It was a brilliant melding of cyberpunk and fantasy, where orcs, trolls, humans, elves, and dwarves mingle with magic and technology in a universe that was as much about hacking networks as slinging fireballs. Originally released on the PC, point-and-click RPGs like Shadowrun make remarkably smooth jumps to touchscreen. Touch controls just feel natural for a game like this, and the ability to have a true tactical RPG on the go is nothing to sneer at. Shadowrun is very much in the darker style of storytelling. Players take the role of a down-on-his-luck Shadowrunner who must venture to Seattle and solve the mystery behind the death of an old friend. In Shadowrun, there's no spoken dialogue. It's all text, and there's a lot of it. Given all the plot-building text and wide variety of characters to interact with, Shadowrun Returns almost feels like an interactive novel at times. If this doesn't scare you off, however, there's a meaty, 10 to 12 hour mystery here that is well worth getting wrapped up in. So if you enjoyed classic games like the original Fallout and all the way up to New Vegas, where it's pretty much, you go, talk to people, get clues, go to certain locations, figure it out, battle, and so on, then Shadowrun Returns is the perfect iOS companion for anybody who really likes point-and-click RPGs. One of the things that I personally really enjoyed about this was the art style. The way that it was really 2D art placed over top of 3D objects. It really added a nice sense of depth and style to the game. From what we can tell, the game isn't actually 3D, and the camera controls are limited to zooming in and out instead of being able to swivel to the side and move around, rotate around the character. But that's perfectly fine for this point-and-click adventure. Sometimes obstacles like walls, cranes, planes, and vehicles get in the way, but you get to see yourself through the walls as kind of a wireframe mesh of yourself. So it doesn't really take away and distract too much when the cameras conflict with walls and other obstacles. One of the greatest things that they could have done that the original Shadowrun for the Xbox didn't do properly was put all of the obscure rules into the background so that the gaming system just took care of it all for you and you didn't have to worry about any of the weird stuff. That in itself makes Shadowrun Returns a unique and welcome title for your iOS device, and even if you want it for PC, it's available on Steam. It's a well-written and involved murder mystery that looks and feels great on the iPad. So if, like I was saying earlier, if you enjoy, the Fallout series, this isn't too far off, and you'll have an amazing time with this title. So if I had to rate this game, I would definitely give it a 5 out of 5. The iOS version just feels right. Everything works as it needs to. Also, the guys from Harebrained Schemes have launched a Kickstarter called Golem Arcana. What Golem Arcana is a unique tabletop miniature small tactical game that blends the concept of a tablet or smartphone platform with gameplay managed on a physical game board. You can find a few of the articles on our site, or you can go check out the Harebrained Schemes Golem Arcana Kickstarter page. I've added a link in the annotations. Just want to thank you guys again for stopping by and watching my videos. If you want, you can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, and you can even subscribe below here on YouTube. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.